Hi, beautiful people.
Hello, guys.
Welcome to She Speaks Sacred,
where her voice becomes a sacred right.
She Speaks.
We listen.
Spirit moves. I'm Wamboi Mukunda.
And I am Zanele.
And on today's topic, we are talking about colorism. We are talking about bleaching. We've been experiencing a scenario where people have started going back to bleaching their beautiful melanin skin. And in the past years, there was a time there was some sort of reduced. I think in the last maybe 5 or 10 years, there was not much bleaching that was happening. But now it is come back, and it's come back with so much force, where we have influencers on our socials pushing for the bleaching creams, the bleaching tablets for people to take, where people have started questioning their skin and where they come from, and the fact that we are all looking forward, awakening to who we are as a people, as Black people. And growing up, I didn't experience much colorism because I grew up in a society where most people were Black, like me, so there was not much difference. Even in my family setup, my dad was so loving, my parents were so loving, so caring. I didn't feel any kind of like I'm different from other people. I didn't feel that kind of distinction, like I'm a bit darker than other people. But when I went to university, when I started working in Nairobi, in the city, that's when I would notice some kind of there's treatment from the lighter skinned girls or the lighter skinned boys and men, where you find even in some jobs they prefer lighter skinned people. You find in even men, when they're looking for a spouse, there are those men that prefer lighter skinned women. We all have our own preferences, but I don't know. How was your experience growing up as a Black girl? Did you feel any kind of colorism happening? How was it? How was the experience?
I did. Actually, in my extended family, if you were darker skinned, you were not the kind of child that they will pick up and, play with. But for the light skinned, I remember there's a very young boy, my brother's son. Well, from my extended family, in my culture, we say brother if it's your elder father's son. We don't say uncles, and that's my father. So my brother's son, had a very light, he's also light-skinned, very light-skinned boy. They used to call him Umlungu, which is Mzungu in Kiswahili. So that kid was always in the hands of the rest of our extended family. And some of us would not even be looked at because we are nowhere to what our own people would have wanted us to be. Colorism is part of us in Eswatini, and at some point it was so much high in the fact that even the products in shops, you would go to a shop and buy a product and look for a product for coloring your skin, for bleaching your skin, brightening your skin, and you hear the stock is over, there's no stock, we need to restock. That is how much our women used to love bleaching their skin just to be accepted by society. And as you are saying, with jobs, a lot of jobs prefer, even when they look, they usually say, send your picture. Why do you need my picture to consider me for a job? I mean, I have my qualifications, that's all that matters. And it also goes to the fact that they also look at your body size. Now, we'll go to that in another different video. So they'll look at your skin, even your face, the shape of your face, the way you look, there's ways in which people say this one is beautiful depending on how they look. And the color of your skin also plays a pivotal role in them saying that you are beautiful just because you are brighter skinned or lighter skinned. So colorism is a very big problem in our African society. Jobs, models, some would not pick. It's only now that they are seeing Zara and all these other
picking Sudanese girls that are so beautiful.
Now that these people are realizing maybe we should embrace this thing. But for most lighter skinned girls are the priority over darker skinned melanin girls like us. And
the fact that this thing stemmed from during the colonial time, where they brought in the purpose of the white man for them to be able to defeat us as Black people. It's dividing us. So they also used colorism to divide us, to divide who we are as a people. Saying that some people are more favored, even in terms of the jobs that they would give to the Black people at that time. Even in factories, you'd find the lighter people being given higher jobs, the darker people being given the manual labors to be doing. So from that, you would even question your own skin color, where you come from as a person. And there's been a lot of debate that has been happening on social media, and some people are saying, leave people do whatever they want, let them do whatever they want. But at the end of the day, when we say let people do whatever they want with their skin color, with their body, aren't we making the white man win in this discussion?
Of course we are.
We are, because the fact that we are not united in saying that you, the way you are born as a dark-skinned babe, as a dark-skinned man, you're okay and you are beautiful and you're worthy the way you are, where we have so much division among ourselves, and especially the women, because you as a light skin, you don't want to participate in the discussion because that does not affect you, that does not concern you. Now let's say we left the white man who came to colonize us. If we said he's not affecting my community, I'm not going to join the other communities in fighting this person, right now we wouldn't be having the independence that we have. But the fact that we are divided in this discussion of colorism, where some are saying do whatever you want to do, others are saying are against it. And our melanin, first of all, it's so beautiful. If we can all unite and say we are all beautiful as we are, that these bleaching products that are coming into the market, they are not worth it. So when it comes to bleaching, I do not advocate, we do not advocate for bleaching of your skin, because first of all, why are you doing that at the first place? Is it that you're insecure about your skin? Is it because of a trauma or an experience that you went through that causing you to look for those bleaching creams? I think you should be able to look within yourself, go through some therapy sessions or journaling, write down whatever is affecting you.
Bleaching is a disease, yeah?
Yeah, it's a disease, by the way. Like,
it should be treated, actually.
It should be treated, and it's the heart that you are treating, first of all. And the fact that you're feeling insecure about your skin, that should be, you should identify why you are feeling that insecure about your skin, and be able to find a remedy for that instead of going, Beyonce says that beauty hurts, and the beauty of bleaching will hurt at the end of the day, because you're going to develop skin cancers, you're going to develop acne and spots all over, because it's also expensive to maintain those bleaching creams. Years and years to come, at some point you'll have to stop on that.
And it's a life journey. Once you start, you don't stop, because you now go back to your original skin color and you'll be wondering what happened to you. It's a low self-esteem issue. I think that's why we are saying, we're calling it a disease. And low self-esteem comes from traumas that we experience. So I think it does need healing. You really need to heal for you to accept yourself as you are. If I dare put something on my skin, on my face, even if it's just Vaseline, I swear the following morning I'll wake up with pimples and everything. So my body, my face doesn't allow me to apply anything. By the way, I'm serious. I cannot apply anything on my face. If I dare try, I will start acquiring. I think it's because I grew up with the problem of acne. And I understood, once I understood that it's because of the creams that I was applying on my face, your body lotions, when I stopped it immediately, I didn't even need any herbs or any medicine for me to get over that thing. So sometimes you don't need to, we always see people going to look for expensive creams, for cleansing, I don't know for what, for masks, when actually you can just stay away from all these things and God will heal your skin. So skin bleaching, we are still continuing to say, is a disease that needs to be healed, especially for the African people. Applying sunscreen when we are sitting under the sun is a disease for an African person, because your melanin can stand the sun. The sun is God to you. You need the sun for you to thrive. We are here not sweating, not feeling bad, not even feeling like, our skin tone will change. Because we are already having that skin tone that allows the sun to bask us the whole day. So we should be proud of who we are. Once you bleach your skin, I tell you, you can't even sit under the sun. There's people, albinos, who wish they could sit under the sun and just enjoy the beautiful sun, but they can't, because they don't have the kind of melanin that we have that can stand the heat, that
Mm-hmm.
can stand the sun. So if you are now in that position where God has blessed you with that, and you are reversing that to a position where you can now say, it's too hot, I need an umbrella, I need a hat for me to, I mean, there's something wrong with you, you need healing. And we'll continue to say that because we have to treat the African, we have to heal our African young brothers and sisters who are growing up. I wouldn't want my kid to one day say, my kid is a bit dark skinned.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want one day for her to feel like she's not beautiful just because of the color of her skin. I wouldn't want her to compare herself with other people just because, you know, somebody described beauty as light skin or light skin tone. It's not who we are as the African people. And we are starting with this YouTube channel to say, let us go back to authentically who we really were. The sun is our God. We need the sun for our survival.
True.
If you start bleaching your skin, you now start running away from God, from the sun.
Yeah, and the fact that, speaking of children, women bleach their skin, you become lighter. You've become lighter. Then you go get married to a darker guy and you have dark children. Beautiful, beautiful dark children. And then, because you didn't work on your insecurities, you didn't work on your low self-esteem, you start passing the same to your children. So you find we have scenarios where in Nigeria, we are having women bleaching young children. A young child is being bleached. You wonder why. Why are you interfering with your child's skin? You know, like some of this, work within yourself, grow your confidence, grow and try to understand who you are, where you come from. You are a black, beautiful woman. And there are people who usually have a problem with being called black and beautiful. For the longest, I thought that was a compliment. But I've been hearing people saying, do not refer to my black as beautiful. Whereas those are facts. For me, I don't find a problem with that. Because first of all, I'm black. And I'm beautiful, which is okay. Yeah, but there are people who are saying that's not okay. If you're going to make a compliment, make it as you're beautiful.
Not black.
You're not black, yes.
We need healing.
We need healing as people. We need to work on ourselves as people. And melanin thrives in the sun, by the way.
True.
And God has blessed us with so much sun in Africa. Sun that blesses our skin. Our skin is always thriving. So many people. Yeah, there's a girl who is a Sudanese, but she's in Kenya called Alato. I hope I'm pronouncing her name well. That girl, her comment sections is always full of so much hate from people, from black people like us, from Kikuyus like us, making funny comments
because of the skin tone.
Of the skin tone. Whereas that girl has integrated with our community as a Kikuyu people. She knows how to speak Kikuyu. She knows about our culture. So I don't know why there'll always be hate. There'll always be people hating. But I think we should start loving ourselves as a people.
Have you ever seen a white man during winter? The skin of a white man. Actually, my husband was making fun of them, saying that if there's one mistake a black man can do is to marry a white woman. Those people's skins crack. Then it starts peeling like a snake. You know, when a snake is now peeling and removing the old skin, that's a white man's skin during winter. They need a lot of remedies for them to deal with that situation. For a black man, whether it's the cold, whether it's what, there's no cracking, there's no breaking, there's nothing, and you still feel like that is not enough, that is not supreme, you have a problem, you need healing. Guys, let us know what you think. I think we need to end it here. What do you think?
We can end it there, but I would say let's love each other as black people. Let's be there to support each other as black people. Let's love our skin, because our skin is so, so beautiful. And who we are as a people, with the different kinds of people that we are in Africa, we are so amazing and we are so great. So let's continue embracing each other, loving on each other, supporting each other, and growing each other up, not putting each other down. And let's embrace our beautiful black skin. Yeah, and that's it from us. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, have you experienced any sort of colorism? Did you at one point bleach your skin? What was the side effects? And yeah, we'll be happy to engage you in the comment sections. Like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.